What's up? What's up? It is today. I think it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. It is Thursday. It is 6 p.m. And it's time to resin. So, I hope you've all had an amazing one. We've been busy, busy, bursy. And, so Stone Coat sent us the resin I'm going to review today. I say Stone Coat, but it's actually one of the sister companies of Stone Coat that sent me this resin. The resin is from Alumilite, which is also owned by Polytech. And this is what they sent me, yellow. So, oops. Let me just see what this says. So, this is Alumilite white with urethane casting resin. Working time 2 minutes, demold time 10 minutes. It says here mold preparation, warm mold to 125 Fahrenheit before pouring. Highly recommended for parts less than a 1/4 inch. Thin or small parts will require more time to harden. Preheat a mold? Have you ever heard of such? Me either. Mix instructions. Measure equal parts by weight or volume of sides A and B. Mix thoroughly and pour. Work time is 2 minutes. Demold time is 10 minutes depending on temperature, mass, and thickness. Avoid whipping or inducing air into the mixture while stirring. Be sure to mix thoroughly. Scrape sides bottom before pouring.
That's not yours.
And then it has some warnings on it. So I assume, since it says Alumilite white, that it's going to turn white when I mix it. And again, I have to make another sample because now she's wondering about doing it with white and gold. So we're going to test that out. This was the first rendition. Let me turn some light on. I think it looks pretty rad. Then we did a sparkly take, which I think also looks pretty rad. And then Jeff did a clear one, which may be one of the favorites. I think it's super cool how it picks up colors on these edges here and it almost looks holographic-y. And then we did only green and yellow, both translucent and opaque. We did these yesterday with these almost opaque flowers. Pigments, we can see some of the flowers. We did another translucent with the flowers. And then I did one with a lot of white and green in the flowers. Flowers did get a little bit lost in this one because of opacity and whatnot. Those are ones we already sampled for her. Gail, you're getting good at your attendance here, ma'am. I should have like an attendance sheet and like for every time you're in attendance for X number of days, you get a discount on our website or a prize or something. Anyways, so today, hello everyone. Thank you for coming in and seeing what we're up to today. I'm going to be mixing a resin I've never worked with before. If you're interested in getting this product from Alumilite, I believe you can use my code. Vamp, are you in the room? I may need you to check my email and decipher the code, or someone tell me if the Alumilite code is listed down in the description box below this video. Ugh, I just tripped on a box of resin. That just happened. I'm okay. All right, so I was going to open a window. That's why I stood up. All right. I don't know if it's going to be loud outside, but I need some ventilation. Hey, Vamp. So, when bananas, I love it. Vamp, can you check my email and see from, I think it was from Matt, what the code should be for Illumilite? All right. So off the top, I like how they have distinctively different colored labels. I do wish they had some differentiation in the lids because, as you know, if you swap the lids on accident, you're probably going to forever seal your bottles closed. I will say that the liquid inside of these is super liquidy. Like, it's thin. It's like water thin. I don't know if this has been on the shelf for a while or if it just comes yellow. I received this in the mail right now today. Okay, Kim May says it's y'all 10 for 10% off of anything from Illumilite's website. Illumilite. Okay, so let's do this. I am cracking these open for the first time. These have the baby-proof lids, so that's good. I think Stone Coat's going to switch to those soon. There's also a foil seal on it for safety, I guess. I don't know how new this is. It's new to me. I know Illumilite has been coming out with some new stuff. Do not ever put your nose in anything that has one of these exclamation points or the Iron Man looking labels on them. I'm just taking a slight quick whiff just to let you guys know if it smells or not. And part B, as of right now, does not smell. I feel like I'm pouring literal water into this measuring cup and it's throwing me off a bit. All right, so we got 4 ounces. Gail, thank you so much. Cheers to you, madame. Thank you so much for contributing to our little channel. Every little bit helps support and keep our channel running daily. Because as you guys know, resin is expensive. And it just warms my heart. Thank you guys for watching, much less showing up and contributing to our lives. If you haven't commented and told me where you're from, then please do so. Okay, so this is even extra all liquidy. Do you guys see how it almost immediately turned not yellow? That's crazy. Okay. What did they say work time was 2 minutes? Okay, it's 6:08. Oh, it shows yellow on Amazon too? Cool. I don't know what the price point is. They haven't paid me to review this. I'm doing it because Stone Coat, and I guess by association, Illumilite and Polytech in general supports my channel. And they sent it to me for free, but they're not paying me to do a review, good or bad. And you guys know, if you've been on my channel for any amount of time, that I will tell you what I think. Oh my goodness. It's like getting warm already. Okay, what are we going to do with it? We're going to put it in here. Oh my goodness, it's so thin. Okay, I'm going to put this one a little bit on a tilt. I thought it was going to flow out. It didn't. Okay, so it says it should be down to demold after. I'm just trying to work out some of the bubbles that it may have in there. Should be ready to demold in 10 minutes. But we'll see about that. Yep. Brand new roll. Awesome. It works awesome for molds to attach embellishments to furniture. I did not know that. Yeah, it's by Polytech, but the brand is Alumilite. Polytech is the parent company of Alumilite, also the parent company of Stonecoat and Moss Epoxy, and I think Total Boat and a couple others. It is fast. It is fast. Oh my goodness, it's starting to turn white already. Look at that. Oh my God, am I supposed to heat it? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I caught it in time. Also, I don't recommend using a torch for molds because you can melt your mold. So do not recommend. 32 ounce, 2 parts is $44 plus $7.50 shipping from Amazon. Awesome. What's up, Shelly? So yeah, it's way less gummy now. It is kicking off some crazy heat. But I do also want to attempt, it's even turning white in a cup already. So I did also want to attempt to add a colorant to it and see how it takes, see what happens.
I was wondering, like, is it going to go in front or in back? And then is it going to cover it up? But if it doesn't, then it's going to be that raw flour. You know what I'm saying? Since it's white.
Is it bubbling up right there? Oh, it's flour. Okay, so now I want to mix another batch that is gold to see if it'll take the golds. This is an awesome product for just live feed testing something. Instant. There's no smell. Okay, when you put your face in it. But this cup that is open and isn't a deep pour right now has no smell. This really doesn't. I don't know. It actually just smells like I may be smelling just the mold. It's not an offensive smell, and you have to get right up in it to smell it. Oh, it's almost ready. Okay. Yes, it turns white when it's cured. So let's mix up another batch, this time a half batch, and I'm going to try to mix some old gold into it. Actually, let's mix less than a half. Bowie, it's okay. Let's mix less than a half batch because I don't want to waste a bunch of this. They only sent me one kit. So I'm gonna this. I've been so used to pouring thicker resins out of a jug that doing, Bowie, no, Shh. Jeff is vacuuming the house, and so Canvas is not sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 ridges. I am just not used to pouring. Bowie, that's enough. Pouring anything. Okay, got it. Hey, leave it. Thank you. No. No. I know it, but it's okay. All right, come on, let's get down. Look, he's already done vacuuming. Go check it out. Tell me how it goes. Will you stop standing on your brother, Canvas? He's smaller than you now. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to tend to maturing. Okay. You know what I should have done is went ahead and mixed the color into either the part A or part B before mixing them together, because that's going to eat into my time. Ugh. So I'm just going to mix it until I feel it turning warm, essentially. But that looks pretty. Since if you add the color before you mix the two parts together, you're not going to be able to, Bowie, you're not going to be able to tell. Oh, there it goes. Sorry, I'll finish that thought in just a second. So yeah, when you mix the two together, you're not going to be able to see how they're mixing together, if they're fully mixing together, because you'll have a colorant in it, so you're not going to be able to see if there's like swirls that still need to be addressed, I suppose. Oh, it is so much like pouring water, right? If you pour in a small mold less than a 1/4 inch, it says flexible long enough to bend. That's why furniture painters use it. Plus, it's almost as fast as UV resin and way less money, right? Dale, we're happy to have you here as well. Thank you, JJ, for reminding people to hit the like button. So I'm gonna take my gloves off to demold this because it's got gold on it. Actually, I'm going to, it is very soft still, like it's bending with the mold, but I'm excited that I can still see some of the flowers. It's very rubbery, a lot like resin. But, I could probably demold it right now. Okay, I'm going to be impatient and go ahead and demold it, even though it's almost too hot for me to hold. But I don't want it to fully cure in here and not be bendy, because you kind of have to manhandle it to get stuff out of this particular mold. Oh my goodness, that's not bad at all. It's almost like terrazzo, but with flowers, and I'm not opposed to that at all. I know there's probably some in there that you can't really see because of the white. Nothing negative about that. But what would be really cool, though, is doing like part of it in the white and then part of it in like blue transparent, maybe. I'm going to try that out. I'm going to try that out on this one. So what I'm going to do essentially on this one is I'm going to kind of splatter some of the white in there. And then I'll fill it with like a translucent dye. Nope. Tint. And see how it turns out. All right. This one is still curing up. It seems as though the gold is separating a bit. So I'm going to try a different gold. You know, sometimes it sucks that you have to work and rework pieces when a client wants an example of exactly what they're getting, which, you know, if I was spending any amount of money on anything, I do all of the homework because I want to know exactly what I'm getting as well. So sometimes you have to do a little bit extra sample pieces. And it just is what it is, you know? Okay, I need more gloves. You want to go back up, Bubba? Oop. Okay. Would this be good product if you wanted to make a bowl from a tray mold? I think so, Jerry, as long as you're okay with the fact that it's going to turn white. And if you put a color in it, I imagine that it's going to pastel it out a bit. TG, if I could get Jeff in here after he's done doing what he's doing to help me mix and pour, then let me rephrase. As soon as he's done with what he's doing, which will be as soon as I'm done with what I'm about to do, then I'll pull him in here and we'll do a pour at the same time. I just need to know which gold that is going to work best. So what we just used was Old Gold by Color Passion. Not quite ready to come out. And now I'm going to mix some bright gold from just Resin. Your square 18-year-old just said happy weed day. OMG. I forgot it was 420. Jeff just piped in from the other room. She's not that square then. Just because she knows about it just means probably that she goes to public school. Like me. There's probably a Best Buy date on there. What's up, Hijinks? This is Alumilite something. White. Alumilite white. If you would like to get this product, go to Alumilite's website and use my code YALL10, YALL10, and you get 10% off your order. Shelly asked, so there's something about the chemical composition that makes it cure white, ? So there's no alternative for a clear in the same superfast set. To my knowledge, Shelly, every 10 minutes and under fluid resin and resin-esque product that I've tried, it always turns white. I do have some of the new amazing Quick Coat, which is UV resistant like Art Coat, but it cures at the speed of Quick Coat, which is like 2 hours, I think. So yeah, that's all I know about it. Okay, so I'm going to do something. What was I about to do? I'm going to do this again. And we're going to mix up enough for this mold. So I'm 1, 2, 3 ridges again. JK. That went to 4. I guess the bright side about this being so thin is if you have to pour some back in the bottle, you don't have to worry about if it's not the correct measurement anymore. Because it's so thin, it runs right back into the piece super fast. What is that noise, little lady? Okay, so what we're going to do first, because it's the paste, is I'm going to pre-mix it into, I guess, this side, the A. Well, JK. Whatever this stuff is not a fan of resin-based. Oh, colorants. I said that as it was starting to work. I thought it wasn't going to dissolve into this resin, but it did, which I'm excited about because that means I'm not wasting. And it still looks like a good color. It is slightly deeper than the bright gold shade is regularly. But yeah. Okay, here we go. When you do this process this way by mixing the color into one side and then combining it with the other half of your mixture, bear in mind that you're adding twice the amount of liquids to it. And if you tested your opacity on the one part, it's going to be half of that when you put it into the other part, obviously, because you're adding 50% more liquid, or I guess that's 100% more liquid. It's 50% of what the total, okay, I'm done mathing. You guys know what I mean. Yeah, Vamp, that's what I'm thinking, but I don't know if I have any like, wow, that's gold, Micah. Ooh, starting to get warm. Okay, move. Right. Okay. Hello, mates. What's up, toots? I got some new resin tutor. Woo! Okay. Let's demold this one. Yeah, old gold is probably not the way to go. It doesn't look horrible, but it doesn't look amazing. It looks more like a nice tan than actual gold, but it looks very fun. Except for that bit. Like, it doesn't come off on your finger. Let me find a clean, nothing on it. So that's good. I mean, maybe I can talk her into this like rustic look. I mean, it is quite elegant, I feel like. Ugh. Of course, there's a speck of green resin that ended up in it. Whatever. So I did like these molds, but I used it like yesterday and today, and it's like misshapen. There's like a bloop in the center, and it doesn't dip in the back, but there's still like a bulge in the center. You can probably see it better on this one. You can see it on this bit. I guess what I could do is when it comes out of the mold, see, now I can't bend it like I could before. Like before it was very flexible, but now not so much. So maybe if when I pull it out of the mold, if I just pinch these in just a little bit, I can make it look like a choice rather than a flaw. We'll see. Never done a mold before. Do you have to use a certain resin epoxy for them? So when you're doing molds, a lot of times I recommend using a casting epoxy because it's going to be thinner like this. And when your resin is thinner, it's not going to hold on to the air bubbles as much. So this one I did with Art Coat. You can see there are some bubbles that are left in, which I don't care. I like the texture that's in it. It looks like little sparkles to me. And so I'm not mad at those few air bubbles that didn't come out. But if you use casting epoxy, it's thinner, so it doesn't hold on to the bubbles. They can work their way out. These molds I got from Amazon. I think they were like $11 for a pair, so a triangle and a hexagon. But the first time I used one of them, it broke, and they are quite cheaply made. So I guess I'll just say it's up buyer's choice to get these specific molds. I'm not. If I was on a time crunch, I would try to find different ones. Personally. Thought that was going to be there forever. Okay. B, if you're going to be around for just a second, can you pour with me?
Uh-oh. What happened there?
I had this one propped up on it like this, so I could get just a corner, and it just booped.
Derp, derp.
So.
You could put color in it?
Well, I put a powder color in this one.
That's fun.
I think it is, but this is not cute, so I would have to.
You don't even worry about that because it's the bottom.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was the old gold that made this look.
Bottom bowing?
Yes.
Like that, you can feel that's bowing?
Yes. Mm-hmm. But the back isn't, I guess because it like self-levels because resin, so yeah. But the front is burl. But you know what? I gave them a deal, and so if they have a problem with it bowing a little bit, then they shouldn't have tried to haggle so much. JK. Half JK. I care about each one of my customers. Okay, so let me give you some gloves. So the working time is 2 minutes, B. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour you 2 parts and me 2 parts, and we're going to pour them in at the same time so we can see what kind of swirl it makes. It is very much not enough time for me to do it by myself.
Here, do that. Thank you. Piece of glass.
Okay.
That is some thin stuff.
I know, it is very much like water.
Can't reuse these. That's dry.
So it says you could measure this out by weight or by volume. I'm eyeballing it, and it's working just fine. It is a 1-to-1. B, I'm mixing these 2 parts. Like, I need you to be over here. I need you to get one of those cups. Anyone that doesn't have anything in it. Will you put some pigment in there? I guess, okay.
I just do like teeny bit. I just want to.
Well, I want it to be, that's not, but I wanted it to be visible anyways, so.
Oh, it's going to be white anyways, right?
Yeah, so you need to put more in there. Okay, get a cup. It's already getting warm.
What do you mean, get a cup?
I mean, get a stir stick. Let me know when you're in and we'll start pouring. Good?
Good, yeah. Oh my gosh.
We have leftovers. What do I have for leftovers? Hurry, hurry, hurry. What's in here?
You're moving around a lot.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I forgot to pour some in here. I guess I could have used the rest of that, but whatever. I just have to mix up just a little bit more for that one. Oh, and this one. So in like 12 seconds, not really, it's gonna be a little bit longer than that. Could you pop this out if you don't have anything on your gloves?
Ooh, how do you get this out of here?
You have to manhandle it.
That's not gonna last very long, right?
Probably not. Oh my goodness, look how fun that is.
Yeah. Hey, these aren't gonna last long if you have to do that.
I understand. This business makes me want one of those strawberries and cream, like, hard candies. Oh my goodness, if they approve this look, I'll be able to bang these out in like one day.
Not with this, you're not. This is not coming out.
Maybe I let the first part stay in there too long.
Oh, wow.
But that's what we're here for, to do the test so you don't have to.
Yeah. How did you get the other ones out? Like, this is like... not...
I mean, if you have to break it.
Just push it over the edge there.
Where was this for the popsicles, right?
Clean. That's pretty clean.
That is so clean. Even? I don't know how anyone would have time to like scrape the edges really and everything else really, because it changes quick like and in a hurry.
What about putting some of this in there?
Here, I don't know, put some in. So now we're trying to mix some resin art in there real quick.
Some emerald green. Oh, Emerald City.
I'm just gonna pour it into this one.
Oh, wow, that is hot to trot, y'all.
It's just a crazy house here right now, trying to
We're gonna make a double, a 48 by 48 dust-free zone.
That is true. All right, everything is setting. Okay, this is about the time that I took the other ones out so that it's easier because it's like flimsy.
Well, I was really surprised at how, like, when I pulled that over the edge, like, that is dipping in. It got too hot.
No, it's just a crappy, cheap mold. It'll be fine. It's been like that. Okay. You're waiting for spontaneous combustion. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, this one is still like fire, and I have a high heat tolerance. You know what? That looks professional because it's like even.
Yeah.
Totally meant to do that.
Professional.
This is profesh. And it came out so rigid and even, and this is there. And look, like, because it's so thin, I do have 2 little marks where there was an air bubble, but that's it. I'm not mad at this one at all. This may be my favorite. Which one do you like better, you guys? I wonder if I could do this and then swirl in just a little bit of the old gold to give just some highlights. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see how this one turns out, and then we'll worry about the other ones. Right, TG? Is a hot mess success, right? Okay. So this is now a little bit touchable. I said it was. I may have lied. Ew. Yeah, it's still holding on to the mold a little bit. So it may not be quite ready to go. But I have no patience. So I'm just going to manhandle it. Okay. Ow. I'm surprised that that didn't go like fully pastel. I mean, it looks pastel on the back. I'd imagine that's because that's where all the heat was. It got even thinner before it cured. And it, as you can see by the pattern that it has, it kind of moved and bubbled. So it probably mixed a little bit more. That looks fun. Not a fan of this, that bit, but. Well, now we know we can put color in it. The color that he added was Magenta Tint from Color Obsession. Should use mold release. I don't have any. We love a hex anything here, so. Thanks for stopping in, Lori. So, Jerry, these are all sample pieces for a client that wants 90 of them by the 30th. And I'm just testing to see what colors she's interested in because she's changed her mind a million times, so that's fun. So, yeah. This is what the Amazing White, is that what it's called? Amazing White? Yeah. This is what it looks like in a matte mold. It definitely has pasteled. But also the amount of colorant Jeff put in this one was nothing because he just used the remnants of what was in the cup. But this is what it looks like white. It's so smooth. And it looks like it would be super heavy. Like, I want to do a marble countertop with this. Is that possible? Don't tell me no, because then I'll have to test it. Kim, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay. This one is still warm, but I think it's doable warm. Really appreciate that, Kim. Thank you so much for supporting our channel. Trying to get these out and demolded before they commit to their wonky shape. Okay. That's pretty nice. And this one's gonna have to just wait. It's the last one, you guys. Had some spillover. Oh, whoops. I know, Vamp, but let me live. Shut up talking to me. The client is throwing a graduation party for a whole bunch of students, and the trinket dishes are they're basically going to be a welcome and thank you for coming gift, essentially. A whole pocket? How did I miss that? Oh, I guess because that's where the low spot was. So it just didn't let any resin get in there.
Whoa.
This is operator error. This is where that low dip was. So the mold was closed here, so no resin got in.
It can be a artist palette.
Yeah, for one color.
About 3.
Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, boop, boop.
Man. Oh, well. I'm not digging this look anyways. I have to say, this stuff is not too shabby.
Chablis.
Okay. I don't want to scare you guys off with the yellow jug. So this is the product. It is Alumilite White casting resin. Oh, it's made 4 molds. Even more genius, sir. Okay, cool. Love it. I'm going to give this a whole 10 bananas. No smell. It's thin enough to not really have any bubble issues. It cures to a shippable durability. You can't even see my nail when I put it in there. Oh, there it is. I don't know what the full cure is. It doesn't say. But I'd imagine it is markedly shorter than the regular artist epoxies, which are 30 days full cure. So yeah, I can't even really bend the edges anymore. Love it, love it, love it. Vamp, you're always a voice of reason. The hole does look like it could be a bottle opener, doesn't it? Maybe this is just a wall piece for like an air flower. What is it called? Air plant? I don't remember. So someone did mention the cost a second ago, maybe longer than a second ago. I can't find it looking back, but I'm not mad at it. In fact, I'm going to have to get some more of it to do all of my things. But yeah, that's the one we did with flowers. It looks like terrazzo, doesn't it? Like floral terrazzo. So yeah, what do you guys think? Which one is your favorite? I think this one. Ugh! It's okay. I'm okay. I think this one is my favorite because it looks very intentional, very even, very beautiful. If I were to show her this one, she would expect them all to look like this, so I'm not going to show her this one. Because with these molds, they aren't the best, and I don't trust them to not come out wonky. You know what I mean? Yeah, if I could get good molds, it'd be best of the best. Vamp says 32 ounces is $43, 2 gallons is $140. What? You can get a 10% off discount if you order from Alumilite.com and use code YALL10, YALL10 for 10% off of the Alumilite products, including this Alumilite White. So I definitely give this product 10 bananas. I don't think I've had this positive of a review of a product in a long time. Again, they're not paying me to say this. I'm not getting paid to review this. They just sent it to me to see how I like it, and turns out I love it. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below this video. And, yeah. Thank you for watching what we're up to today. I would have Bowie wake up to tell you bye. Oh, he is awake. Hi, my little lion. Hi, my little lion. What are you doing? My babe. Busy day. Know it. And then my little crazy person. Hi, crazy person.
Another one.
Also, I don't know if you saw this the other day, yesterday? I don't know what day. But I kind of love it. And I'm thinking about doing a video on how to do it. I didn't record this one, unfortunately. I would love to know y'all's thoughts is. Y'all's thoughts is. Yeah, if you want a video on it or not. Also, that piece is available for purchase. So yeah. Good call, Vamp. So yeah. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And I gotta go do some work. But y'all are amazing. Bowie and Canvas and all of us here at ATD love you guys so much. Be kind to one another because you never know what someone's going through.
And always remember, we do the test.
So you don't have to, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. You say bye? Say bye, Popo. I know it.